The harsh waves crashed into the bay doors of the Harvest District. Cold winds blew, penetrating everyone to their core and stealing any warmth they might have had. But with a thermal cloak, Sam couldn't blame the shiver running down his spine on the cold. Something was going to happen today, and he could feel it. "Portmaster on deck!" screamed the dockmate, their voice being partially drowned out by the noise of the sea. Standing at attention, the mining crew met the gaze of their leader, Erin Van Post, as she strode into the docking bay for a mission debrief. "Right now, every one of ye need to understand what you're getting into today," she said. "There's a storm a-raging outside, and with a storm comes the monsters." There was no visible reaction from the crew. They all knew this, but no one wanted to be the one to say it. "In and out, boys. Come home safe." With her remarks over, the portmaster waved the crew off and walked back towards the shelter of the command room. Sam turned to the crew and said, "All right, boys, let's finish this quickly. A drink is calling my name at the Jester's Prayer." Filing in and manning their stations, the crew began their pre-mission procedures. Taking about 5 minutes, the crew completed their checks and deployed the Kraken mining vessel into the turbulent waters. Once below, the chaos raging on the surface of the ocean, a calm darkness enveloped the squid-like vehicle as it plunged into the depths. 8 tentacle arms were capable of firing both lasers to break Novanoid free from the ocean floor and propelling the vehicle through the water. The 9th and 10th arms of the Kraken mining vessel are longer and feature large collection magnets at the end. "Mr. Harvey, if you would be so kind as to plot our navigation for me," Sam said. "Aye, Captain," replied Mr. Harvey as he typed away on his command window. Within moments, a path materialized on the front viewport of the Kraken. "Adjusting speed and descending towards the vein. Projected arrival time, 8 minutes, Sam announced. "Mr. Kent, any surprise companions on the radar?" "Not at the moment, Captain," said Mr. Kent. "Everything within 300 feet is empty water." With that report, Sam settled into his chair and silently prepared for what must soon be coming. After all, they were always much livelier during a storm. As the Kraken sub approached the vein, Mr. Kent's voice broke the silence that hung in the air. "5 targets have appeared and are approaching fast." Responding quickly, Sam said, "Ready arms 1, 2, 5, and 6 for defense." But it was too late. Within moments, the vehicle had been struck by the creatures. Gathering themselves after the blow, the crew quickly activated the defenses and prepared for the further creatures to return. Unfortunately, the attack had left arms 3 and 8 in an inoperable state. As quickly as they had appeared, they had also disappeared, striking fast, taking 2 arms out, and then leaving no clues as to what they were. "Keep the arms in defense mode. We're close enough to the vein that the additional travel time won't matter," said Sam. Within 2 minutes, they had reached the vein, a glimmering silver streak that disturbed the darkness at the bottom of the ocean. "All right, keep arms 1, 5, and 7 in defense mode, and on the lookout for those creatures, whatever they may be. Arms 2, 4, and 6 should begin mining so we can get out of here." "Aye, Captain," said Mr. Harvey. The tentacle arms began mining the Novanoid, while arms 9 and 10 swept through the ocean to collect the pieces. The collection process had been going on undisturbed for a number of minutes when Mr. Harvey announced, "Storage is 73%, sir." "Cap it at 75. I want to have enough maneuverability in case those creatures return," said Sam. Within a minute, the Kraken's magnetic pads had collected and stored 75% of its maximum carry capacity. "Engaging ascent procedures, Captain," said Mr. Harvey. "Good. Prepare all arms into defense mode and let's go home," Sam responded. The uneasy feeling remained, despite the creatures having never returned as the crew mined. Ascending would take longer due to the added weight of the Novanoid and the caution that the crew was exerting. Shifting power from the propulsion systems to the radar to boost the range, further slowing the ascent. 5 minutes into the journey, the Kraken had only finished a third of their journey towards the surface. The anxiety of the crew was so present inside the pressure hull that it seemed physical. Ping, ping, Ping. 5 fast-moving dots appeared on the radar. Their size and speed were identical to the creatures that had attacked the vehicle earlier. Ping. A 6th dot, much larger than the others, appeared. Its size more than tripled that of the other dots, and its speed was far greater than anything that size should be able to muster. Fire! Fire the defenses! Sam shouted. Arms 1 through 8 began to fire lasers into the void, creating a barrage that was bound to strike the creatures. Ping. 2 of the smaller creatures disappeared from the radar, while another had slowed its pace significantly. That left 2 smaller creatures in the large one, continuing unchanged in their path. "Sir, they'll be upon us in seconds," Mr. Kent cried. Pausing for a moment, Sam said, "Send a message to the portmaster. A new class of Novalich has been discovered." Data log. The mining of Novanoid prevents various dangers that require the use of specialized equipment. Novaliches are creatures that live near Novanoid veins and present the greatest threat to the safety of any crew voyaging through the deep. The creatures are salamander-like in appearance from the torso up and have tentacles for their lower half. They are nimble creatures that can surround and tear apart any aquatic vehicle if proper precautions aren't taken. To deal with these dangers, Kraken mining vessels are equipped with 8 laser tentacles that double in both material gathering and self-defense. If any Kraken crews to successfully obtain any quantity of Novanoid, they must make use of all their equipment to meet the quotas of the production district. 2 large magnetic arms collect the disconnected Novanoid from the surrounding ocean after the laser tentacles have removed chunks of metal from the vein. Though seemingly a simple task, many factors can influence the probability of success, including but not limited to the pressure of the ocean, Novaliches, faulty equipment, and unfavorable sea conditions. This has been a reading of Novanoid Mining Data Entry. This story was written, edited, recorded, and produced by Saint Spider. If you wish to hear more, please check out Saint Spider on youtube.com for a collection of stories and other videos. I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.